Well, that's one way to do it. Hey guys, welcome back to techgooch, and today I'm not here with a video review for the monitor they have next week because this is a really old monitor, to be honest. But I am here for the digital AV adapter, basically for your iPad or your iPhone. Takes you from Lightning to HDMI. Now this is not Apple branded. This is a third party, which does have limitations to it, and that's the big thing about this that I don't like is the limitations. However, if you don't need it to do everything that the Apple branded one does, works just fine. So this is, like I said, a third-party adapter. It's from the guys over at MPio or whatever. I will put a link directly to this where you can actually check it out on Amazon. But it's pretty simple. You plug it into with an HDMI cord, which is not provided, and you plug it in with a Lightning power cord, which is also not provided, but you should have one for your iPad or iPhone anyway. And then you plug it into your tablet or your phone, and it'll pop up on the screen asking you to trust or not trust, essentially, to allow it to actually mirror the device. And once you say trust, it takes a couple seconds, it'll pop up. Now, the first time you do it, actually, I thought I had a bad adapter. It does take several seconds before it'll actually mirror. But once it mirrors, it is pretty awesome. You can go to websites, you can watch YouTube videos, things like that. You can do anything, providing that it's not with a protected rights issuer. So you can't really do anything with Netflix or anything like that. You cannot even watch iTunes movies that you've purchased using this device. You have to actually have the Apple branded device. It's the only one that's actually qualified to meet those digital rights. So that's one thing that is really hard about this, is that it is lacking in its capabilities. So let me bring it in here so you can actually see what it looks like up front. So as you can see, it just plugs in with the stand. It looks, to be honest, it looks very, very similar to the actual Apple branded one. You have your HDMI port out here and your Lightning cable in there. It does need to have power in order for it to function, so you do have to have that Lightning cable plugged in. Obviously has the branding there and then plugs in, so it's just a little dongle. I did also notice that even with the iPhone, you have to have the larger 2 amp power plug for this to really work. You cannot use just the standard Apple, the iPhone one, the 1 amp one. And then all you do is just plug it into the device and away she goes. So pretty simple, pretty easy. Now, like I said, it does work for iPhone owners as well. It does not have to be an iPad for it to function. As long as it's a Lightning device, it will work. So like, for instance, you can actually see here where I have it listed. This is the actual product itself on the website. So $29 is what it's currently going for on Amazon. Like I said, I will have a link right at the top of the description where you can purchase it if you'd like. Save yourself $20 if you don't need to do those protected right items. Doing stuff off PowerPoint or stuff out of Keynote, things like that will work just fine. Like I'm showing here with a web browser, you can use a web browser to its full extent, and a lot of the apps you are still able to use as well, like YouTube and things like that. So has a lot of capabilities, but there are limitations. So I want to thank the guys over at MPio for sending this over to me, because it works great. I had no problems with it once you hit the trust button and say, yep, I'm okay with you using my phone to share my stuff. It works fine. It works great. It's just that there are limitations. For instance, if I actually was to, and I'll show you, if I go under my TV app where I'll have movies that I've actually purchased, so let's hit movies. It's just whatever. It doesn't matter what movie. Just hit. If I hit the play button here, like I'm going to try to play an actual movie that I actually own, it's going to hit loading, and it's not going to actually work. It won't allow me to send those movies to this device, to the screen. So there are limitations in what you can actually do. So there we go. Just popped right back out. Unable to download the movie. Could not be downloaded at this time. Well, maybe that's just a download issue. Let's try another one. But either way, not a big deal. If you really want to be able to do that, just get the Apple branded one, and you'll, yep. So cannot play movie. That's it's not authorized to play protected movies. So that's the error that I would typically get. So that's what it is. For that said, for $29, if you don't need that, it works great. So that's it, guys. If you have any other questions for me, please let me know. Any question about this device, comment below, share the video, subscribe, like, and let me know what you think. But that said, if you have any other questions for me, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you on a future video. Thanks for stopping by.